Well, good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna, and I'm back in the saddle. I'm back in the saddle. I feel better than I sound. I feel better than I sound. I want to thank everybody for their prayers, and please continue to pray because I am definitely pressing toward making sure that I can minister the word this coming Sunday. In fact, nothing's going to stop me. Just be sure of that because I'm going to share this word, the way forward, the vision way forward, and that's what we're going to be sharing. And so I need you to pray to make sure that you are there as well. But regardless of that, it's this morning, it's time for morning manna. And I got a word I want to share with you on this morning, and it's all about provocative parenting. Provocative parenting. Now, I missed yesterday morning, and certainly I miss you all. And I certainly hope that you miss me as well and that you were praying for me and all. But we're back in the saddle right now. And this morning, it's all about provocative parenting. But before I get into that, of course, I got to get into my commercial. I got to get this word out. Just hang in there. Then we'll get the provocative parenting. You know, the theme for our year that further stretches out the vision of our church and the theme that we have every year, and that is solutions. Solutions. If you got problems, Jesus is the solution. Whatever the problem is, and we're going to teach you that way of Him having solutions. So, and one of the ways we're going to do it is our prayer intensive that is every Wednesday night this month. And I'm so thankful and grateful that we are rolling out our chef prepared meal for your light meal. So it's the family time. And the word on Wednesday, there's a word for your family on Wednesday. There's a word for your teens. There's a word for young adults. There's a word for adults. There's a word for everybody on Wednesday nights at New Life. So don't you dare miss it. Don't dare miss it. And you can get the devotional. You can get the devotional. Make sure that you get it. Let me so here we go. I always get it confused. All right. There you go. But you can get the devotion that we're in because we are in the Daniel fast and we're in our Bible study. And I just want you to grab a hold of all of that. But let's get into the word provocative parenting. Provocative parenting. That's consistent with our um, Daniel fast and our guide for the month is right here. And we're walking along with that. Make sure you get it. And today it's about provocative parenting. The text to take away 5 minutes or less. Here we go. Here we go. And remember, I don't sound good, but I feel much better than I sound. Just keep on praying. How about that? Here's the text, Ephesians 6:4. Fathers, do not exacerbate or provoke your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. What does that mean? Here is Paul, who is talking about avoiding provoking or harsh teaching or unbalanced teaching. He uses the word training or instruction, and that is an emphasis of instructions that is grounded in love. Now, where are we going with this whole provocative thing? Let me share a story with you, and I'll certainly come back. Here it is. I was recently looking at a clip online, and it was of a little baby, just beginning to stand or sit upright, crawling baby, arm baby, not even a toddler, arm baby. And they gave the baby a phone, a screen, and then took it away. The baby lost it, turned over, kicking, screaming, hollering, everything, going completely off because they took the screen away from the baby. Gave the screen back, child straightened up, everything was fine. That is awful parenting. And so what the online clip was trying to show was simply the power of the screen and how parenting is critical early in the child's life. Handing the baby over to a screen, not the screen to a baby, but handing the baby over to a screen. Because remember, the screen is no different than television. And remember this about TV. Television is telling a vision, and it ain't Jesus. It's telling a vision. And remember, he is the prince of the air. All of that goes through the airways. Please grab a hold of that. What's the point? I want you to get these three things in the balanced training that Paul is talking about. That you're not provoking your children to such a lifestyle of preoccupation with a screen, even at that early age. The first thing I want you to get is parenting requires discipline and compassion. It requires discipline and compassion. Those parents that was exemplified in this clip that I watched had to have both discipline and compassion. And it seems like that their balance wasn't there. Secondly, you want to prevent something like that, provocative parenting. Parenting is an encouragement that strengthens your children's faith and confidence. What are you saying? When the strength of the parents is such that whether you're co-parenting, whether you're grandparents or great parents, great grandparents, the strength of the relationship between husband and wife, or the strength of the relationship of the single parent or what have you, then gives the child a sense of safety, and they will become better risk takers because they always know they have a way to come back to a safe environment that will embrace them irregardless of their victories or their failures. All right, you getting it? Okay, here's number three. Number three is parenting requires godly instructions in a firm foundation. What is that foundation? You already know it. Right here. I wish that the baby that fell out and rolled all over the floor in the clip that I saw would have done that when you took back maybe a biblical story. Not so much. They just simply took the phone away and the baby lost it. Literally. And to get back on board and the child stopped crying, they handed the child the phone. Wow. Provocative parenting is the flip of that. What's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this, and I want you to grab this. I want you to grab it, put the revelation that you get in the chat area so others can get it, and share this. Don't keep it to yourself. And make sure that you are in church with me on Sunday, because I got a word for you. It is the way forward, the vision. That's what I'm going to be sharing. But let me get back to my morning manna. The takeaway is this: parenting with grace reflects the heart of God. When you parent with grace, whether it is grandparent or great grand, or you are just in an influential way in the life of a child or a young person, make sure that you do it not provocatively. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. Please share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself. Pray for me that I will be fine. I will be fine. I feel much better than I sound. And I'll see you Monday morning with more morning manna. Stay warm. Stay safe in this inclement, snowy weather. God bless you.